Welcome to another conversation about the politics of our country at this moment in time. And of course, I've become a bit controversial in some of the positions I've taken. But let me take you back 5 years ago. 5 years ago would be 2020. I was a member of parliament for Nyeri Town constituency. And I was part of Kieleweke. Convener, team leader of Kieleweke. And our message was simple. We did not support premature campaigns. We had a problem with the deputy president then, William Ruto, and his team who were involved in premature campaigns. And we got hammered, we got clobbered, people were unhappy with us, people thought we were being malicious, people thought we were just trying to stop a man's star from rising. 5 years later, here we are. And today, it is a president who says, let's stop early campaigns. And I've reached a point, I'm starting to think that different offices have different functions politically. When you're deputy president, or when you want to use the deputy president position to proceed to the next level, you most probably are going to campaign early, right? Somebody can argue that Kindiki looks like he's campaigning with the empowerment forums that he's doing. When you're president, you want everybody to focus. You want everybody to just think about the work that needs to be done, and if it was up to you, people would stop campaigning until the campaign time is right. My personal position, we need to stick within the campaign slots, the official campaign slots as per the Constitution, as per the Electoral Act, because early campaigns, or being like Kenya has become, where we finish one campaign, one election cycle, and begin the next one, really confuses things. But first, it's important for us to understand we have two categories of people in the political arena. First, we have the politicians, right? And then we have the public. Politicians benefit from early campaigns. If you have a running campaign all the time, what you're saying is that a politician, whether he's in office or not, is relevant because he's got a political conversation happening, whether it is 1 month to the elections, or 1 year to the elections, or 5 years to the election, 3 years or 2 years. You stay relevant, So we can't begrudge politicians the opportunity to continue doing politics all the time, because that is their business. The people who need to get wise are members of the public. I always use myself as an example. As member of parliament for Nyeri Town constituency, 2017, 2022, we were the ones doing the work. 2022, 2027, somebody else is doing the work. Now, I can choose to do a continuous campaign, and I have the right to do it, because I would want to be considered to be a member of parliament again in 2027 for Nyeri Town constituency. And as I do this, I will campaign by throwing negativity at the current member of parliament. I'll discourage the members of the public of Nyeri Town constituency from supporting anything he's doing. I will tell them how everything he's doing is failing. That is what I will do as a politician. The challenge comes to the members of the public. If you choose to listen to what I am saying, and I start telling you every particular project he's doing is not working, then if you support me, you're more likely than not to participate in any of the programs that he's doing. So if he's got a program, for example, to register people into the healthcare system, you will refuse to be part of it. If he's got a bursary system, you're going to refuse to be part of it, right? Now that benefits me because it's self-fulfilling. Then it fails. But it makes you, as a member of parliament, as a member of the public, lose. Because if you've got a child in school, and I've said this many times, that child cannot wait for 5 years until I get back to work or back to the office so that I can give him a bursary. He has to go to school now. If you've got somebody who isn't well, you need to have a healthcare system that works now. And this is a problem of permanent political campaigns. You confuse the public so that if, for example, you support Kalonzo today, or you support Eugene, or you support Ashagwa, and they are fighting Ruto, who is running government. Now, they will tell you how everything that Ruto is doing is not working. They'll tell you SHA is not working. They'll tell you the education system is not working. They'll tell you the security system is not working. They'll talk against the human rights system, which is really bad. I mean, this whole idea of the young man who was picked from Homa Bay, brought all the way to Nairobi to die in a police cell is a terrible, terrible business, right? Happening now. And they will pick all those things and use them to tell you how the current government is bad. If you're not careful, you will follow their advice. You will not register to SHA. You will not participate in seeking bursaries from the government. You will have a problem with the security system that applies. You will be discouraged from engaging in current issues that are happening now, pending change of government in 2027. And you will lose. SHA has many problems. I keep bumping into people who say that SHA paid their bills. And somebody said, you'd rather be a member, you'd rather be registered in SHA and it doesn't pay your bill than not to be registered and then you need it and it doesn't pay because you're not a member. A lot of people have not registered in SHA because the political opposition they support tells them it is bad. Right? Now, I am not defending SHA in any way. But I have met people, legitimate people who tell me it has worked for them, right? So the question I keep asking myself, if I follow the political opposition leaders telling me that how everything in this government is not working, they are doing it for their own benefit. I, as a member of the public, how does it benefit me not to get involved in what government is doing? And by the way, getting involved in what government is doing doesn't mean you support it. It means you acknowledge the fact that certain things can only be done by government. And whether the government you have is the one you supported or is the one you support or not, it is the one that you have. Today, if you have a security need, you will go to your local police station. Whichever OCS you find or head of crime is the one you're going to deal with. And it doesn't matter whether you support this government or not. Now, I could discourage you as a member of the opposition and tell you this government is bad, the security system is bad, you cannot trust these policemen, blah, 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 blah. And then you'll have a need and choose not to go to your local police station to have it sorted. Who loses? And this is my challenge with the WanTam call. Yesterday, this weekend, I had a meeting with members of young guys from the universities around, just a small group. And one young man made a very profound statement. He said, Mahesh, there's life before 2027. WanTam has become extremely popular. It's emotive, it's sexy, it galvanizes us. Works very, very well. And we are all on WanTam, right? But even those who are pushing WanTam are saying it can only be implemented in 2027. And there's life between now, which is June 2025, and August 2027. There's actually 24 months between now and then. That's 2 years and 2 months. And the conversation I had with these young people was, they're struggling with help at the moment. A lot of them are going to have finished school before 2027. And the question is, what are you going to do about their help between now and 2027? Whether you're government or in the opposition. Or are they supposed to wait until 2027? And this is why I will keep challenging and I'll keep poking holes at those people who are trying to make us lose focus of now and only think about 2027. It is a good thing. And by the way, the public had already made up its mind about 2027. Even before Gachagua came, even before this WanTam thing came, they knew what they wanted. A lot of members of the public who I talked to had already decided, okay, 2027 we are changing. Changing MC, we're changing MP, we're changing president, we're changing. They had made up that decision. However, they also appreciate the fact that they're going to have to live between now and 2027. If you're a farmer, you're going to have several seasons between now and 2027 where you'll need fertilizer, right? You'll need to get paid properly if you're a coffee farmer or a sugarcane farmer or a tea farmer between now and 2027. My problem with the one-term call is that every time you come up with a problem and you say, you know, SHA is not working, this healthcare system is not working at all, the opposition leadership we have right now tells you, Sema WanTam. Sema WanTam, don't worry. You have a problem with the healthcare system. We are going to make Ruto a WanTam, we'll fix it. You say you have a problem with your education system, and the response is, Sema WanTam. You say you have a problem with agricultural produce or the agricultural prices you're getting, or you have a problem with the security system. We now have a situation where we've started from abductions. Now we are seeing a situation where people are being picked, taken to police cells, and dying. Now, you're going to tell me to tell the family of that gentleman, Aseme WanTam, he needs justice now. He can't wait for 2027. We need to be able to hold the officers accountable at whatever level. We need to hold them accountable now. So, I feel as if we are being manipulated to stop focusing on the problems that we have today. Are your roads working? Is your electricity connection okay? Is your farm produce being paid the right price? Are your children going to school and getting capitation properly? Are you getting access to health care now? There is life before elections. But we are being told, don't worry, all those things, kangumu, kangumu. We are going to struggle a bit. Now the guy who's telling you that is a politician on top of a V8, right? That is fueled by the public through political party collections or political party fund that comes from government, or as a retired former member of, former vice president or former minister of defense. He's on top of the car, right? He's telling you kangumu. Isha haifanyi kazi kangumu. Huyu jamaa tunamtoa. But he's not telling you tunatoa huyu jamaa in 2 years, 2 months. That if you get sick next month, you can't wait until 2027. So somebody would ask, so what is your solution? My solution is simple. We need, even as we have, if they can't deal with it, wacha hawa waendelee kusema WanTam. We will meet with them in 2027 and we will now converge. But we also need a force. We need an activism, political activism that focuses on now, that focuses on getting help sorted out now, focuses on getting this healthcare SHA thing working now, focuses on finding out what's happening to our young people, where are they getting abducted and getting killed now, that focuses on ensuring that the things that matter to us, food on the table, fuel prices, now are working. You can't tell me that the only person who has the responsibility of sorting those things or thinking about them is government. So, and then if you're in the opposition, then you should go to sleep until August 2027. But if you're really a genuine political opposition, then you need to be holding government accountable right now about the things that are important to people right now. We will join you. We will support you with the one-term declaration and one-term calls, and we will come to your rallies. But as you drive your V8 back to your home, the person who you had mobilized for 500 shillings to come for that rally is walking back home, and they don't have good health care, they don't have food on the table, they don't have, their children are not going to school. And you have told them in one term, you'll sort all those issues. But the child has to go to school tomorrow. There's no capitation. They have to eat today. There is no job. They have to get access to health care today in case they need it, and it's not working. My final word on this. We need an opposition that is focused on now. We need political activism that is focused on now. Government is trying to do their thing now. The problem is nobody is actually challenging them now, because even if you're in government and your competitor just keeps talking about 2027, you'll do whatever you want in between now and then, right? Whether you're going to come back or not, you're going to have that term. As genuine leaders of the public who are interested in the interests of the people, we need to bring our focus back a bit. Stop just looking at August 2027. We need to bring it back. We need to bring it back to June 2025. We have a finance bill, 2025. What are we talking about in that bill and not just criticizing it. What would we want to see working? Because the finance bill has to be taken to parliament. What do we want working? Sure, what do we want to see being done? The funding system at the universities, what do we want to see done? Capitation for children in secondary school, what do we want? And primary school, what do we want to see done? Our security forces, human rights, what do we want to see done now? Foreign policy, what do we want to see done now? We can't get stuck. We are not going to live in a bubble. We are not going to lead, hatutajikaza, hatutajikausha mpaka 2027. I mean, it's not possible. We will eat a whole bunch of meals between now and 2027. A lot of people will need hospital services between now and 2027. We will need good roads. We will need electricity connections. We will need work between now and 2027. Now, if the guys who are focused on WanTam, if that is the only thing they want to deal with, it's okay. Tunaweza gawanya kazi. Watu wa WanTam, wafanya WanTam. But we need people dealing with immediate concerns right now. And that's one of the things I'm doing. So when you see me poking holes in these guys who are pushing WanTam, it's not that I have a problem with the WanTam ideology. No. My problem is we have to get to WanTam. We have to get to August 2027. Who is showing us the way to get there? Who is holding government accountable till August 2027? So that we now change the government and put you people who have solutions into office and hold you accountable as well. So I promise that in the month of June, I'm going to focus on Mount Kenya politics. I'm going to focus on challenging this narrative of WanTam. I'm going to focus on challenging Gachagua. And I'm going to do that every day. Injections kama kawaida. But beyond the injections, there's something I'm trying to provoke the public to think about. Now, not 2027. Don't get carried away by politicians who are doing their own thing. You think as an ordinary member of the public and think about what is important to you now. See you again soon. As always, we're shooting from Ruare Central. Chai, mandazi, pilau, yam chom, places to sleep. That's what we do. When we're in Nairobi, we do strategic communications. We make sure you're seen, you're heard, and you're understood. We look forward to being of service. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Asante.